Hello and welcome. In this video, we are going to learn how you can set up your IDE. IDE stands for Integrated Developer Environment. Setting up a proper IDE will help you to build your Android application. I hope you like it and let's get started. For building Android application and to manage entire Android project, you only need one single application or one single IDE. That is Android Studio. Now what is Android Studio? Android Studio is an official IDE from Google which can be used to build Android application. So Android Studio helps you in everything from building application, building UI, building logic, and also for signing and publishing an Android app. Android Studio is an all-in-one application, or you can call it IDE. You can install Android Studio from official website of Android. The URL is developer.android.com/studio. In this web page, you can see the download button. Simply click on download button, scroll down and accept the terms and conditions and click on download button. This will start your downloading of Android Studio. It's a large application with almost 1.3 gigabyte size. After downloading the file, you can click on the file to open it. So this is the setup window of Android Studio. All you have to do is the standard procedure, which is click next and go ahead with the installation. Here select Android virtual device. Make sure you tick mark this because we will need Android virtual device for testing purpose. Choose the location for the installation of Android Studio. I have added my location. You can modify it as per your need. Click on next button and then click on install button. This will install the Android Studio on your PC. Now the installation has completed. Now you can click the next button and move ahead. Click on finish button. After installing Android Studio, now you have to install important tools, which is the SDK tools for Android. These tools will help you to build and compile Android applications. Now to install the SDK tools, click on more action and select SDK Manager. SDK means Software Development Toolkit. Under the tab SDK platform, you can see there are multiple Android versions, version 16, version 14, 15, etc. etc. You have to select the latest version. For me, in my case, I have selected Android 16. Click on this and make sure you have selected the latest Android version as per your needs and requirement. Under the SDK tools, you can install Android SDK build tool, which is a very important one. Android NDK tool, which is the native development toolkit. If you are using C++ in the process of app development, then NDK is the important tool. Apart from this, you can install Android Emulator and other SDK platform tools and Google's Play Services license library, etc. etc. But the most essential are the Android SDK build tools, Android Emulator, Android SDK platform tools. These are the most essential ones. After selecting all the essential tools which you will need, click on OK button and this will prompt you to download the tools from the internet. Once you are done with it, the next is setting up the Android virtual device, which is AVD. To open the Android virtual device, click on more action and select virtual device. Here I have already created one Android virtual device, but for this video we are going to make one more new Android virtual device. Now to create new virtual device, click on the plus icon on top left. Select whether you want to choose phone, tablet, Wear OS, desktop, TV, etc. etc. For this video I will select small phone. Click on next. Now next is we have to select the API version as well as the services, which is Google Play Store and Google API or Android open source. Now difference between these three is, in first option you will get Google Play Store install on your virtual device. In second option you will get the Google APIs, but you will not get the Google Play Store install on the virtual device. The third option, Android open source, means it is a pure Android OS on the virtual device which doesn't contain any Google apps or Google tools or any Google services. So in my case I am choosing Google Play Store, but you can choose any one of three. And then below the system image there are two available. I will choose the first one. On bottom there is a finish button. Click on the finish button and now you have created a new virtual device. To run this virtual device you can click the play icon. This will start the device. Now here the virtual device is starting and sometimes it will take little bit 2 or 3 minutes depending on the speed of computer to start the Android virtual device. So this is the Android virtual device. As you can see, this has everything: Gmail, YouTube and all other Google services and Google apps. Even the Google Play Store is included. You can use this virtual device for testing your Android applications. Now if you want to stop the Android virtual device, you can click the X icon on top right corner, or you can go to this window and select the stop button. This will shut down the Android virtual device. Apart from Android Studio, you will also require to install Java JDK, but I think Java JDK comes pre-installed with the Android Studio. So most of the time you don't have to install JDK separately. Most of the times it comes pre-bundled with the Android Studio. But keep in mind that Java JDK is also essential for compiling Android application. So now we have successfully installed Android Studio and set up the Android IDE environment, and now you are ready to build and code the Android application. That's it for today. I hope you like the video and see you in the next video. Make sure you like, share and subscribe, and the playlist for entire Android app development series is given in the description below. Make sure you check it out. Have a nice day and bye bye.